There has been a lot of holiday body care releases in the fragrance world, and I've been shopping quite a bit of it, and I wanted to kind of share some of my ultimate favorites that have launched this year for some holiday body care. So I'm going to try to cover most of everything, and some of this might be a little repetitive if you watch me a lot, because I did feature some of these items in my Walmart shop with me and Target shop with me, but I just kind of wanted to do a general video just showing what I think is worth picking up and some of my favorite scents that we've got in body care this year. There has been a lot of fun fragrance mists, and I'm going to be covering pretty much everything besides Bath & Body Works today, since I usually kind of do separate videos on that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's just go with fragrance mist because we have a lot of that going on here. And pretty much all of the holiday ones that have come out have been on the affordable side, so that's been nice. Let's actually start with these right here that went crazy viral. These are the EOS body sprays. They launched their first body sprays this holiday season, and some lotions as well. I do have the matching lotions with these. And I personally, I did like them. I don't think I've covered the mist as much on this channel, but I definitely did a full video going over the lotions. And there was 3 scents in their holiday line this year. We had caramel cashmere, we had cocoa cashmere, and we also had peppermint cashmere, as well as a release of vanilla cashmere in the fragrance mist, which a lot of people have been asking for. Now, I personally really liked these scents and this entire drop. I was impressed with the scents overall. I feel like there is hit or miss things, but I do feel like some people kind of like to hate on what's popular just because. But I personally really like these, and of course I was upfront and honest of my thoughts, especially on the lotions. As I've kind of worn these a little bit more, I will kind of rank them from my least to most favorite. My least favorite is actually the peppermint cashmere. I do love a peppermint scent, especially in December. That's usually the only time I'll wear one though. But if you want a peppermint scent that isn't super sweet, then this might be the one for you. It's a little bit more airy. It's supposed to have like marshmallow notes, and also it has like a sandalwood dry down. It's not too prominent though. It's not going to smell super woody or anything. I mostly get like a light, airy, slight peppermint marshmallow type of scent, but it's not quite as sweet as Bath & Body Works or even like the Tree Hut peppermint. So this one's on the bottom for me. My second favorite scent-wise is going to be the caramel cashmere. Now, I definitely let you guys know, if you were going to buy this, it does have a reminiscence of popcorn, and I feel like people didn't really love that, which is fine. I know it's not for everyone. I personally don't mind a popcorn smelling scent. Some of my favorite scents seem to always be compared to popcorn smells. So this one definitely has that going on. I love the fragrance mist though. I feel like when it comes to caramel scents, if it's a buttery caramel, people always say it smells like popcorn. Whereas I feel like caramel actually has a buttery scent to it anyway. If you smell caramel out of a jar, if you taste it, you're gonna get that buttery caramel. So people always equate butter, I think, with popcorn. I don't know, but it's a little bit nutty, so maybe I could see that direction. But to me, it reminds me of a yummy caramel corn. I can definitely pair this with my Sol de Janeiro 71 mist, but I actually kind of like the scent overall. But if you usually get popcorn vibes from certain scents like these, you're probably going to want to pass on it. And then my favorite scent actually ended up being the cocoa cashmere. When I first smelled this, I was a little confused because I almost got like a lavender note from the lotion, and then eventually it turned into kind of like a hot cocoa type of mix. The mist though, I don't get any of that lavender smell like I do in the lotion. It just straight up smells like hot cocoa. It's really good, yummy, chocolatey, sweet with some like marshmallows on top. So this one is definitely my fave. Now, performance wise, these are body mists, so let's lower our expectations a little bit as far as strength and longevity goes. I feel like it performs like a body mist, and paired with the lotions, I feel like they wear really well together. And the lotions, I would say, are definitely on the lighter side. I have been wearing the cocoa cashmere a lot though with some different perfumes, and I've been happy with the performance overall. So I think these are good. I've definitely had a lot worse performing body mist. I was happy with the collection. I'm not sure if you can still get them. If so, I will try to have links for everything in the description box and on YouTube shopping here, but I was happy with these, and if you're wondering about the vanilla cashmere, it smells exactly like the lotion to me. If you guys like that, it's very like sweet vanilla, a little yogurty, definitely reminiscent of Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath and Body Works, but it smells just like the lotion to me. I know some people said, oh, it smells more vanilla and more sweet, but it smells to me exactly like the lotion in my opinion. Okay, so I was actually really impressed with Victoria's Secret Holiday Mist this year, the pink line. I have not been loving the actual Victoria's Secret line, but pink's been kind of killing it for the gourmand lovers. I especially really enjoyed this coconut cream scent. This was giving Bath and Body Works coconut cream pie. If you remember, that was such a good scent from them. And this reminds me so much of that, where it is definitely like a toasted caramel coconut like cookie type of scent. I absolutely love it. I do feel like Victoria's Secret sprays perform less strong than, let's say, Bath and Body Works, but the strength doesn't bother me totally. Sometimes you do have to let it sit though, because with Victoria's Secret sprays you get a lot of alcohol in the opening. You have to let it dry down. I don't get as much alcohol, I will say, in the EOS ones though. But yeah, these you have to let settle. But if you are looking for a coconut cream pie sort of similar scent, I would definitely check this one out. The notes are puff pastry, whipped buttercream, and salted caramel. They also had this one right here called Biscotti Delight, also so delicious. This one actually gives me similar vibes to Pistachio Glaze from Bath & Body Works. You guys know that one was my fave. It's not quite on the same level. This one's definitely a little bit lighter, but I absolutely get the sweet pistachio like extract in this scent. That definitely reminds me of Pistachio Glaze from Bath & Body Works. It has sweet pistachio, pink sugar, and vanilla glaze. So if that was one of your favorites, definitely check this one out. It is so delicious. Literally smells like pistachio cookies. And do you see they have the same little straw thing that Bath & Body Works did with their Milk Bar collab? And then this one's probably my least favorite because I feel like it's the lightest of the bunch, but it's still very good. This is Jam Cookie. And I feel like Victoria's Secret was trying to copy Bath & Body Works with a raspberry jam donut and coconut cream pie. Those scents both released together. I was feeling like they were going for those vibes since Bath & Body Works seems to not want to bring them back. This one doesn't smell quite like raspberry jam donut, but it's a little similar in a way. You definitely get the sweet raspberries, but I feel like raspberry jam donut from Bath & Body Works, it definitely has more of that fried donut essence. I do get a little bit of some type of pastry bready note in this one though. So I feel like it's a little bit comparable. And personally, I feel like they were trying to go for that vibe. The jam cookie has notes of almond batter, fresh raspberry, and powdered sugar. Such a good collection from Victoria's Secret Pink, and they've been having some great sales on these lately. And plus, I can't get over this cute sweater packaging. So these really impressed me this year, and I feel like Victoria's Secret Pink is going to be the ones to watch lately because they've been giving the gourmands. Okay, another mist I highly recommend checking out for the holiday season. This one goes very fast, but I think they did restock. This is Being Frenchy. You can find them at Target. The brand is actually by Ashley Tisdale from High School Musical, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. We love her. And this is their Moon Milk scent. They came out with this for the first time last year, and everyone went crazy for it. It was sold out in like a week, and we never saw it again, but she did decide to bring it back this year and in even more forms. So we got like a candle in it, we got a roll-on perfume, even a body lotion. I ended up picking up so much because it's a good one, especially if you are wanting a true gingerbread scent. This is true gingerbread. Like, I always say this, but you guys know the perfume from Jo Malone called Ginger Biscuit. I feel like the non-gourmand people always go crazy for that scent, but I always think that it doesn't really smell much like gingerbread. This one smells like what that should smell like, where it honestly does remind me of gingerbread cookies. It's not ultra sweet, but you get a little bit of that cookie essence in there. I would say more in the dry down, but you get the delicious spiced note, where I'm going to compare it to gingerbread. It is so good. I love the fragrance mist. Also have been enjoying the little roll-on perfume oil too. You can use this as your base and then layer your fragrance mist on top. I will tell you though, I did pick up the lotion and I don't like this formula. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it has agave extract and coconut oil as the ingredients, but it is very sticky. It eventually does dry down, but I hated how it felt when I first put it on. It was almost like gel sticky like I was smearing on aloe vera. I don't know what the deal is. I probably won't buy many more of their body lotions. I wish they had this in a cream. Sadly, they do not, but maybe avoid the lotion, but totally pick up the fragrance mist. Okay, I think that's all the mist, the body mist, the perfumes, all of that. Let's get into some other random things here. I do have some like body wash and scrubs. So obviously you guys already know this, but I love this Olay Spoonful of Sugar. Again, this has been out for a few months now since they released this so early before Christmas. Hopefully you can still get your hands on it if you haven't already. You can find it at Walmart. I'll try to find a link down below. I already stocked up on a couple backups because this is my new favorite cookie type of vanilla scent. It is so good. It does remind me a lot of Native's Sugar Cookie, which is another favorite of mine, but I honestly think this one's a little stronger, a little sweeter. It is so delicious. One of the most mouth-watering, realistic vanilla body washes. They did so good on this, and I feel like Olay's formulas are always so nice. So if you were looking for the best vanilla for the holidays, it has to be a Spoonful of Sugar. I've still seen this one in a couple of my stores. And I also really like from Dove, they have their holiday treats collection, and I saw that they brought back Hot Cocoa Swirl. And speaking of that, I actually forgot to go over the Dove body mist. So I lied. There is more body mist, but I don't know if this one is in stores or just online. I got mine online and they came out with this one last year, so I was so happy when I saw that it was back. But this is the most realistic like brownie batter to the T, and it also is a great dupe for Lush, their Posh Chocolate shower gel. This smells exactly like that, but for a cheaper price. It is so delicious. Now, I know not everyone wants to smell like brownie batter in the shower, but I absolutely do. So I recommend it if you're looking for a yummy chocolate scent. And also the scrub is great as well. I love the Dove scrubs. They are super gentle and they are very moisturizing. Even though it looks like brownie batter, does it not? So yummy. I feel like there's even a little bit more spice in this scrub here. The notes are rich hot chocolate, cocoa, and toasted marshmallow. This is my favorite of all of their holiday scents. But back to what I was saying earlier, they did come out with body mist for the first time ever. So EOS did it, now Dove is doing it too. And I did briefly go over these in my Target shop with me. They should be in stores and online right now. If I can link them, I will. So I have been enjoying a couple of these. There's one I don't really like, which is the Sugar Cookie Sprinkle. I just don't like the scent overall. It doesn't really give sugar cookie, which the body wash doesn't either, so it's not really too much of a surprise. So we're going to skip over that one. But I have been enjoying these two. Unfortunately, there is not a hot cocoa swirl one in this line, but we do have the frosted plum berry. Now, these mists are actually water-based mists. They are not going to have any alcohol in them, which is great since Dove is a body care brand. Totally makes sense that they would have something that's better for the body, but you'll notice these are going to be on the lighter side and they're going to stay a little wet on the skin. It takes them a bit longer to dry down because usually alcohol will dissipate and dry up right away, whereas these water-based mists are going to take a little bit to dry down on the skin, but they do smell so good. And at first I was like, ooh, these are really light. I don't think people are going to like them, but you just really have to wait for them to kind of dry down all the way. I probably wouldn't recommend spraying these on clothing or like light colored clothing. Like I don't really care if I spray it on my sweater, but I don't know if any of that color inside is going to wear off on any light colored clothes, like wearing white or cream. Could be a bad idea, but definitely spray them on your skin like right after the shower. Now these two I've been really liking. First off, the frosted plum berry. They did have this in a body wash last year and I really love this because it reminded me of a creamy berry yogurt, which sounds weird, but it is so good. It is very fruity and yummy. The notes are frosted plum and spun sugar, but yeah, it literally smells like a vanilla yogurt with some berries in there that you kind of mix together. If you know the body wash, you probably know if you like this one or not, and the body wash is back as well this year. But my top favorite is actually the Gingerbread Delight. Again, a really nice gingerbread scent. This one's a little different from the Being Frenchy one though. I feel like I get even more gingerbread spice out of this Dove spray, and this is definitely the strongest one of the bunch. It smells just like a Bath & Body Works gingerbread candle. Super, super strong if you're wanting that gingerbread spice. I don't get much like cookie out of this one, but it definitely has a lot of gingerbread spice. It is really good though. This is softened butter candied ginger, like a homemade treat, it says on the label. But yeah, that is so fun that they did some body mist this year, and I know a lot of you guys are waiting for them to do lotions. I don't know what's taking them so long, but maybe we can get that next year, seeing as how they just came out with body mist this year. So curious to see if we'll see any more body sprays from Dove in the future. Another lotion I wanted to mention, this is from Fenty Skin. Mine is very much used. It's already cracking. I'm almost done with this first one. This one is the Butterdrop Vanilla Dream. They relaunched this one for the holidays. It does come back from time to time, and I like this one better than their holiday one they came out with this year. They had like a coffee one this year or something like that, but this is a really nice vanilla, and I love the Butterdrops. They literally make your skin look so glowy since it's an oil to cream like formula. It is so nice. Your skin looks so hydrated. This is a lighter vanilla scent. It's not super, super strong, but trust me, it goes with so many different perfumes, and the scent overall is delicious. And I feel like it just adds a subtle vanilla sweetness more than the original Butterdrop, so I've really been enjoying this one. It's almost like a toasted vanilla to me. I think it is so good, and it's hard to find a good vanilla lotion these days. This one's only around for a limited time though, so if you're wanting to restock on it or pick it up for the first time, definitely stock up now. I recommend buying it maybe from the Fenty site, because I bet they're gonna have their Black Friday sale either already starting or very soon. Then a couple scrubs I wanted to mention. Of course, I did mention the Dove Hot Cocoa, but also, you know, I love Tree Hut. I do feel like their holiday collection this year was a little bit underwhelming besides this new Frozen Honey scent. This is definitely for the gourmand lovers. This one to me smells like delicious caramel. I don't really smell a honey vibe. I can be hit or miss with honey, but I get straight caramel with this. It is delicious, and I could see this going with so many different like caramel routines. It'll go really good with the EOS Caramel Cashmere. These two are 2 peas in a pod. I don't know if this one necessarily has like a caramel corn smell to it, but it definitely smells like pure edible caramel. The notes are honeycomb, coconut, and whipped cream, but yeah, I get caramel goodness from that. And also their Merry Mint. This is just their classic peppermint, but they do such a good job with it. It literally smells like peppermint and vanilla, and it's really sweet. Oh, that is delicious. So I do like to have this one every year, and I do feel like it smells the same. They sometimes change up the name, and I think the name is different this year too, but it always smells the same. So I do like their Merry Mint a lot. And then lastly, I've been raving about this Dr. Teal's Epsom salt. For the vanilla lovers, you have to try this. It is the best one from them, and it only comes to Target only during the holidays. I don't know why, but like Dr. Teal's has other vanillas. Like they have a warm vanilla one at Walmart. This is different. This is way more edible vanilla. It literally smells like vanilla sweet powdered sugar. I love this, and it just, you do use a lot of it, so it's definitely very backup worthy, but you're supposed to use quite a bit. Like it says 2 cups, and then you soak for 20 minutes in the bath, and it really helps with muscles and aches and pains. Like when I'm on my period, this is what I'm going for. Or if my back is hurting, I'm always doing one of these Epsom salt baths, but this just makes your bath smell heavenly, and I feel like it's pretty moisturizing on the skin as well. But yeah, so good, and you have to try the velvety vanilla. the best one of all. So that's kind of a roundup of a lot of the fun holiday scents I have been trying lately and what I would recommend. Anything else you did not see featured was probably not that great to me, or I haven't tried it yet. I don't know. There was a lot of good winners this year. Again, I'll have all these products linked down below. If you're into the sweet smelling yummy dessert scents, you're going to love these recommendations, and they would make amazing gifts as well. A lot of these are limited though, so if you see them, you're gonna want to stock up because they're definitely gonna be gone in a week or two. This stuff always goes so fast. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything I did not mention that I have to try out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.